he said we can't talk about this in front of random hoes. He was kind of off his top, but he's like, you can't be talking about this in front of random hoes. Keep in mind, the only random hoe in the room was her. Like, he's talking to me, and the only other random hoe in the room is her. So he's like, we can't be discussing this stuff in front of random hoes. He's like, let's take it out here, let's take it outside. And she was like, period, poo, period, exactly. Like, why would you do that shit? Like, why would you talk about private information in front of other people that you don't know? Exactly. I'm like, me and Zay both started laughing when we went inside. We said, did she not realize she was the random hoe? Like, remember we just kept laughing? We're just like, what did you say?
I was like, I don't know. I was confused. I was like, did we not get the joke, or did she not?
Yeah, did she not get the joke? Like, he said, Zay was like, I'm genuinely confused. Like, she was like, period, poo, period, and I was just like
she literally just basically agreed to being
a random hoe.
A random hoe.
A random hoe. So, anyways. And that's literally what he called her. Like, he disrespected her by calling her a random hoe. Not no random girl or random person, a random hoe. And she was like, period, poo. So I'm like, whatever. So we go inside. We're all talking, blah, 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 blah. And then she comes inside, and she just gives me a dirty look. And you guys know me. Like, first of all, I have no filter. I'm going to say how the fuck I want it. Like, what I want to say, how I want to say. I don't give a fuck if I hurt your fucking feelings, because I just don't give a fuck. But two, y'all know, if somebody stares at me, am I gonna be like, or I'm gonna be like, you staring at me, staring at you, staring at me, staring at you, bitch. So she stared at me, and I stared her back, and I was like, yes. And she was like, she had said something like, you getting so hype over an Airbnb, or what did she say? She said something else, huh?
So hype over Airbnb.
No, before that. She had said something else, and I was like, you need to go. She said something to me, and was like,
something about, like, was it in, like, insert not your place?
No. So she said something to me, and I said, you need to go. Or I was like, she said, she was like, what did she say? She said something like, you're hating or something like that. And I was like, bitch, I don't give a... I was like, I didn't call her bitch. I was like, you need to go. I was like, I don't care about nothing else, but you need to go. The door's there. You need to go. She was like, oh, you want to get all hype over an Airbnb? Bitch, you don't live here. Oh, yeah, she's like, I know a hater when I see one. She was like, bitch, you don't live here. You're getting hype over an Airbnb. I was like, girl, I'm going to still be here even after you go. You're going to be outside in the cold, and I'm going to be in here because I was invited here. You cannot stay here. You're leaving. You're going to be outside. Like, go. You're a peasant. So anyways, she's like, you getting hype over Airbnb? And at this point, Erica wasn't downstairs. Erica was upstairs. But you just... Erica came right downstairs. What's the problem? And then the boys got involved. Because you guys know I'm not going... when someone tries to get loud with me. So I was like, when Erica came down, we were already yelling, arguing. And I was like, bitch, what did I say to her? I said something, I don't know. We're just arguing, basically, okay? So she ends up going out. The boys end up telling her, get the fuck out. Like, Kyle literally grabbed her by her arms, not, like, aggressively, but, like, you know, like, guiding her out and put her out the door, and then they closed the door. Did you close the door, babe?
Yeah.
They closed the door. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah, she was like,
the door was open. This bitch trying to, you know when you try to push the door open with your shoulder? And Zay was just standing there, like, literally, like, no effort, holding the door closed, like, holding it like this. And then they were like, she was still yelling through like, it's a cracked door.
She was like, I got a brother, blah, blah.
Yeah, it was a cracked door, so she's trying to bust her shoulder through the door, like the front door, y'all. And Zay was like, everybody goes, Zay, close the door.
No,
Zay
only part that fazed me is when I was holding the door. Like, you couldn't see her because she was trying to get it. She was trying to open the door, but I seen her pinky toe come out at the bottom. I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to close the door all the way.
No, everybody was like, Zay, close the door. Zay literally just said, boom.
Shut that shit.
And then he said, lock it. He said, I locked it. So then, you would just hear her yelling outside. Da, 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 da. At this point, her mom is, I don't know if it's her mom or her, I'm not sure. But, and by the way, she was with a friend. So her friend was outside as well. But they're just yelling, arguing. By the way, her friend is chill. Like, we didn't have a problem with her friend, okay? Keep that in mind. So, her and her friend are outside, but we just hear arguing, yelling, and then Charc ends up going outside. He opens the door, he goes outside, because everyone's inside at this point. Except, I think McQueen was outside too. I can't remember where McQueen was. No, I think he was on the rooftop. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't give a fuck where that nigga was. But Charc ends up opening the door and going outside, but he closes the door behind him so she won't go back in, right? So then we just hear arguing, and then we're all just laughing. Like, we legit, like, I don't know if she thought she phased us or something. Like, we were angry or, like, I legit thought it was hilarious because I'm like, all I wanted was you to go. Like, you're out now, so I'm fine. Like, it's not a problem, you know? Like, if it was a problem, it's going to be a problem. But you out now, there can be no problem. Like, I'm going to move on with my life. I'm still in the house. You're out in the cold. Like, okay. So anyways, we're all just laughing. And then me and Zay were telling Erica. Erica came down like, what happened? Like, what was going on? And we're telling her how the girl was like, Charc called her a random hoe. And she was like, period poo, period poo. Like, we're like, what? Are you dumb? So we're all just laughing. And then all of a sudden we hear just like yelling. Like, it was Charc and her friend just yelling. So we're like, yo, let's go on the rooftop so we can see what's going on. So me, Zay, and Erica all run up to the rooftop. I think Kyle went outside too at this point because Kyle was like, nah, they not about to be yelling outside this Airbnb. Like, they gotta go. So me, Zay, and Erica sprint to the rooftop to hear like what they talking about. So at first nobody knew we were on the rooftop because we were just quiet. Like, we were just like this, like looking down. But then Charc started yelling at her friend. Basically what her friend was trying to say was, I guess this girl came up with a scenario that she lost. First it was her keys. First she was looking for her keys. She was like, I'm not leaving until I get my keys. I need my keys. My keys are inside. So Charc was saying, okay, let her go inside and get her keys. But her friend was saying, no, don't let her go inside because it's going to be a problem. Like, she was basically saying, like, she knew her friend, even if her keys were in there, that her friend wasn't going to go in there just to get her keys. Her friend was going to try to start some beef, like try to start some problems. So her friend was telling Charc, don't let her go inside. But Charc was, like I said, he was on one. So he was like yelling at her, like, what the fuck, shut the fuck up, like being disrespectful to her. Like, he was being rude. He apologized to her and everything, but I guess he didn't realize what she was trying to say to him, so it was like a lack of communication. But they were going at it. Meanwhile, McQueen was now standing next to the girl, and we're looking down at them. And then I had said to Charc, I was like, Charc, leave her alone, to the friend. I said, Charc, leave her alone, leave her alone. And then that's when the girl noticed that we were on the rooftop, and then she was looking at us, and we were just all smiling, laughing, like, ha ha ha, hee hee hee, because we up here now and you down there. So anyways, at this point they were like, she needs to get her keys, she needs to get her keys. So then Charc was like, all right, we're gonna let her go inside. Keep in mind her mom was there, so her mom was like, I need my daughter. Oh, keep in mind, okay, there's also a gate in front of the doorway. So like, the door is here. Okay, like let's say the door is here, you have to walk down like a little staircase, and there's a gate. There's a gate. And it's like a big gate, like a, you know, but it's just for that house. It's not like a community gate. It's just like, I need my daughter, tell my daughter to come out here. But her daughter was like right there, but her daughter didn't want to go over there because she wanted to go back in the house. So then finally McQueen was like, just let her go in the house, y'all. Like, she just want her keys. Let her go inside and get her keys. So then, I don't know who let her back inside, but I think McQueen went in with her. So they walk in. So then me, Zay, and Erica are on the rooftop, and I'm like, at first, it didn't really click that she had gone inside, like, to me. And I was like, nah, y'all. I was like, wait a minute. She just went inside. Let's go downstairs. I was like, we're not about to stand up on this rooftop. It's dark up here. Like, this hoe could pop out of nowhere. Because I'm not stupid either. Like, I'm just like her friend. Like, I got common sense. Like, there's no way she's just about to walk in there like, oh, let me get my keys and leave. Like, this bitch was mad because when Zay pushed her out, like, she was trying to get back in the house. He pushed her out. So I was like, nah, she's not about to just walk up in here all cordially, like, let me get my keys and go. So I was like, hey, let's go downstairs. So we go downstairs. We walk out. At this point, though, you guys saw the video I posted on my story. McQueen was recording already, even when they were outside yelling. So he recorded her telling McQueen, the girl told McQueen, I want to fight her. She was like, I'm about to fight her, and I want you to record it. And he was like, huh? And she was like, I'm going to fight her, and I want you to record it. She was like, that's your YouTube bitch, right? And then then at this point, this is when me and Erica start walking down the stairs, and the girl sees us. So then McQueen was like, where's your bikini? Where's your bikini? Because this nigga thought she said bikini when she said keys in the first place, but now it's bikini. So he was like, where's your bikini at? She's like, I think it's in this closet. But she's like looking at the camera. She's like, I think it's in this closet, and like looking at us coming down the stairs, whatever. And then he was like, I'm just trying to help you find your bikini. Keep in mind, he's recording the whole time. He even records like us coming down the stairs, like going like this, trying to get content. And then we come down the stairs. My bitch, Erica already like, Erica came. She was like ready. She was like, so then I walk downstairs. I walk right past this girl. And I'm like, he don't know if he's thirsty or not. He just sleeping. Take these off. He said, took the socks off. He said, finally. So I walked past the girl and I'm like, literally smiling in her face. And then she was like, that part. And I was like, what part? Because I'm guessing she's saying because I walked right past her. But bitch, I wasn't trying to fight you. You wanted to fight me. You have the problem. My only problem is that you were in the house, but you leaving now. So I don't have a problem. That's just how I am. But if you want to make it a problem, we can make it a problem. But I'm not going to be like, I have a kid, I have a child, I have a life. Like, I have better things to do than just fight you for no reason because you're mad. Like, why am I going to fight you because you're mad? If you're mad, solve it. So she was like, that part. And I was like, what part? By the way, keep in mind, at this point, there's no one in between us. Like, guys, when I tell you I walked past her literally where Zay's sitting. Like, let me show you real quick. Where Zay's sitting, my face literally went right like this. Right past her. If you want to swing, you could have swung right there. You gotta, like, I can't stand scary ass bitches that be like, I want to fight, hit me. I want to fight, hit me, bitch, hit me. If you want to fight, then fucking hit me first. Like, why am I gonna hit you because you want to fight? Are you fucking stupid? So anyways, I walked right past her, and then she was like, that part. I was like, what part? And she's like, that part. I'm like, what part? What part? Because keep in mind, again, there's still no one in between us. McQueen is standing next to her. He's filming this whole thing still, but there's no one in between us. The guys were behind me at this point. Actually, I don't know. Were you behind me? I don't know where the fuck you were. I think you were coming down the stairs still. When we came downstairs from the rooftop. I don't know. But I walked over to the table and I just stood like this. And then me and her arguing, and then Erica comes down. I came down the stairs first.
Yeah, then I followed you after me.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you weren't there when I walked past her. But then, so then at this point, Zay and Charc were like, Chandler, no, like, she's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, calm down, calm down. And I was like, no, if there's a problem, like, let's figure this problem out. Like, you got a problem. So me and her just yelling back and forth. And at this point, Charc and Zay take me outside, like, to the, like, where the pool is. And they were like, nah, we're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. And I was like, all right, y'all, I'm relaxed. Like, Zay was holding me, like, literally, like, calm down. And I was like, I'm fine. Like, I don't have a problem. Like, I only have a problem if you have a, like, if you touch me, that's when we have a problem. You touch my friends, then we have a problem. You touch my cousin, you're gonna have a problem +1. So until then, there's no problem. So I was trying to tell Zay, I was like, I'm fine. And then finally he was like, all right, bet. So I walked back inside and I'm sitting there and I'm like this. And I'm like, can y'all just help her find her trashy ass bikini? And so she was like, trashy ass bitch. So it must be trashy. But I'm just talking shit, like, just sorry, y'all. Erica, Erica is called me because she wants to be added to life. But anyways, while I'm outside being held captive by Zay and Charc, Erica had walked down the stairs at this point, and the girl had said to McQueen again, I'm about to fight her, record it. Okay. She said, I'm about to fight her, record it. And then McQueen was like, he was already recording. But he was like, I'm about to fight her, record it. And she said it loud enough this time that Erica heard her. And then Erica was like, nah, we not about to do that. We not about to do that. And then Kyle at this point, which is Nate's cousin, was holding the girl like, no, not happening. Not happening. You're not touching nobody. He from New Jersey. He was like, not happening. On my mother, it's not happening. And then Erica was like, yeah, that's not about to happen. That's not about to happen. And then the girl was like, what's not about to happen? What's up with Shorty? Like, what's up with Shorty? And then Erica was like, it's not about to happen. And then Erica was like, she can be all mouth, but I'm about to be the hands. Meaning, because guys, keep in mind, I was already, like, I wasn't even in the room. So Erica was saying, because someone asked me about this, was Erica saying like, oh, I'm not gonna fight her, Erica's gonna fight her? No, she was saying that I can keep talking shit, because the girl kept saying she's talking shit. Erica's like, that's fine, she could keep talking shit, because I'm gonna handle you first, is what she was saying, because I'm being held in the back, by the way, because I'll fight my own fights, best believe that. If you can see the picture, like, I was not walking away, I wasn't letting just Erica fight my battles, but I was being held my arms. So then Erica jumped in to, like, not jumped in because I wasn't even on her, but Erica went to try and fight the girl, but then they grabbed her. But anyways, back to the story. So Erica was like, nope, not about to happen, not about to happen. She was like, I'm gonna be the muscle, like, I'm the hands in this group, like, basically saying, I'm gonna handle you. So then the girl was like, nah, but like, da-da-da, which is weird because she was like right in front of Erica, so if she really wanted to fight too, like, Erica just said she was gonna fight you as well. You didn't want to try to fight Erica, but whatever. So then at this point, her mom was outside yelling, like, saying, no, I'm about, if there's a problem, I'm gonna beat somebody's ass. But I don't think her mom, like, her mom seemed mad chill. I don't think her mom knew what was going on. Like, I think her mom thought we were just trying to, like, fight her daughter, but didn't realize her daughter was the one with the problem. So we end up, the girl was like, oh no, I need my bikini. So then everybody's like, just find her bikini. I was like, yes, find this trashy ass bikini so she can go, because I want to go to sleep. That's all I want to go to sleep. So then all of a sudden she goes, I think it's in the kitchen. Like, yeah, I think it's in the kitchen. And like, bitch, I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not, like, we know your bikini's not in the fucking kitchen, but I'm gonna let you walk. Go ahead. So she walks into the kitchen, and I'm standing on a table, like, not standing on a table, I'm leaning against a table. She walks around the table and comes this way because there's no one on this side. Zay was standing on this side of me, so she couldn't come straight for me. So she tries to walk around the table, but Erica was standing, like, kind of walking behind her as she walked that way. So then she runs. Not even run, I don't know what you call it. She said,
just because low-key she was kind of big, it was like,
yeah, it was like a slow motion.
So we was all able to get to her before you even
Yo,
got to
it was
Chandler.
so slow motion when I tell y'all, like, it was not no, like, it was literally, I saw it in slow motion, like, whoo, 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 and then Zay real quick said, swoop, and got right in front of me, like, in between us, and then she swung, and I was ready to swing. I ended up hitting Zay, my bad, babe. I swung, and I hit Zay because his freaking tall ass went like this, and I hit him in his head. And then Erica was like, nah, you're not about to hit my friend. I just told you I'm the muscle. So Erica ran up and tried to hit this girl too. But at this point, Kyle came in. And then all the boys basically, like, Zay got on her. Zay wasn't even trying to, like, hold me back. Zay got on her and was like, nah, you're not about to touch my girlfriend. And was like, he just was doing this. Like, he was holding her, like this. Wait, I can think this. He was holding her like this. Like, nah, you're not doing nothing, you know, blah, blah. And then Kyle was holding Erica, her arms like this, so Erica started trying to get out, trying to swing. I know, Erica was going crazy. Y'all know Erica likes to fight. Erica loves to fight. Erica's been, like, in over 50 fights. Like, she loves to fight. Erica may be only 5 foot, and keep in mind, this girl was taller than me. This girl was, like, 5'7", 5'8". Erica is 5 foot and was trying to beat this girl's ass. So Erica ain't scared of shit. So Erica trying to fight her too. We all trying to swing, but the boys all literally, like, he was holding her, Kyle was holding Erica, Charc was holding me. So literally nobody got touched. Like, she didn't, I don't know who broke her nail, because apparently one of her nails is broken. I don't know how it happened, and, like, to be honest, you deserve it. But, like, I didn't get hit. Y'all see me. All my nails